If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
Damn.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
Ten times?
Croso looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Jichao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever, it'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may.
But
I can
why?
see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Aber dahin war ein ganz schöner Auf und Ab.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
So eine Art Adept habe ich auch noch nicht getroffen.
An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Ich vermute, also ich denke, hier ist mehr als nur Vernunft im Spiel, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Oh ja. Ich finde es schön, dass wirklich überall Blätter aufgegangen werden. Ach ja.
returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
Das haben wir, dank Ihren Fall.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly.
Ich schwö-
Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
Ich schwöre zu Gott, wenn wir in Fontaine, also die Nation, die nach Sumeru kommt, reingehen, ich sag dir, wir werden auf der Stelle verhaftet. Ohne Vorwarnung direkt ins Gerichtssaal. Und wenn wir da nicht die Anfälle rufen, dann, keine Ahnung, dann möge uns Gott richten, Alter.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
Ein wirklich einzigartiger Adept.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Großmütterchen.
All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
Wie lange wird denn es denn dauern?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Gerne.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Vielen Dank, Großmütterchen.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Kann er der Vergänglichkeit freischalten. Eine... Okay. Cool. Damit retten wir sie mal. Oh, was wollen wir denn haben? Schwebende... Nach der Freischaltung Seitendruck. Dann war das hier. Here we go.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle, too! Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Fang an zu meißeln, du könntest uns ein Haus aus diesen Steinen schneiden. Grab dir doch eine Höhle, in der du vorerst leben kannst.
Hey! There's a perfectly good house right over there! Why should Paimon have to live in a hole in the ground? Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Oh, lol. Oh, lol, 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 lol. Was haben wir denn jetzt hier? Einsammeln. Danke. Sprechen wir mal mit ihm oder mit
Well,
ihr.
it seems that we have a visitor.
Ja.
It's a huge finch! Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me. Hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
Tabi oder Knolle?
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned? Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
Das ist doch schon mal sehr positiv an der Stelle. Also was ist ein Geist genau?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance.
Okay.
Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please. Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look. Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot. Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we? I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely. A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be?
Lonely?
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since.
Altäugig? Keine Ahnung.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Keiner sah das schon. Hm. So, was soll ich als nächstes tun? Keine Sorge, du musst. Kann Rapport spalten und für dein. Okay. Okay. So, dann wollen wir mal hier wieder in die normale Welt rübergehen. Kann ich mich porten? Achso, ich kann mich sogar schon nach Somero porten. Ist ja nice. Packen wir uns auch mal den fetten Hintern erstmal da oben. Na gut. So, dann holen wir uns noch den Erfolg hier ab. Perfekt. So. Wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann, tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.